Hi everyone, Janie here. Welcome back to my garden and welcome to day 15. We are officially halfway through, well, I guess as soon as I finish today, we will be halfway through my 30-day garden transformation challenge. And I have to say, it's going really good. I would say this is a successful challenge. I'm super excited about it. I actually had to sit down this morning when I was drinking my coffee and think of more things to do, because I've actually checked off all the things that have been really bugging me in my garden, which is like unheard of, because I always have something that like I need to do, like on my to-do list. I shouldn't say that, because I still have a couple things I need to do. I need to clean the greenhouse, I need to paint, things like that. But for the most part, my garden is looking pretty good. I mean, I'm not going to say perfect, but I think it's looking pretty good. So anyway, happy day 15. Very excited about it. Congratulations to all of you that are following along for day 15. This is just, it's like I feel like I want to keep going after this. I'm not even going to say that. We're not even going to get there. Today for day 15, I am going to be working in my back garden. It is beautiful back here. It's supposed to be really hot today. So I got out here early. The sun's not even quite up on the back garden, shining on the back garden yet. So it's perfect gardening weather. And I'm going to get started with my daily routine.
Sadie helped me water this morning and I started in on the weeds in this garden bed. In this garden bed, I have some annoying Bermuda grass that has actually improved, if you can believe it. I'm consistently going in and pulling it out from its roots, and it's just weakening it, hopefully to the point where it won't come back. Wishful thinking, I know, but I'm going to keep trying. I deadheaded my beautiful blooms on my Impressionist rose. This rose is so beautiful, it looks like a watercolor painting. Then I went over and deadheaded my basil plants and gave those cuttings to the chickens and removed the spent foliage from this calla lily growing under one of my olive trees. For planting today, I decided to plant up this side of my garden bed. I grabbed some leftovers from my plant stash, including a white sage, unplugged pink salvia, misty spires salvia, and some Supertunia mini vista plum veined. I really like this combo and I think it'll look really nice in this part of the garden bed. I'm loving my garden beds back here this year. I'm treating each one as a separate little garden area, and it's allowing me to play with different plant combinations that maybe I can use in other parts of my garden later on. I watered all my plantings in, then gave all the beds back here a dose of water-soluble fertilizer, including those Supertunia mini vista plum veined that were begging for some food. And with that, I've done my daily routine for 15 days straight now. That's 15 days down, 15 to go.
All right, sun is coming up. It's starting to get hot. I'm starting to sweat, but I got my daily routine done, and that included planting up this garden bed back here. And I wish I did this earlier in the year because it looks so good. I'm so happy that I did this. So first of all, I have the Supertunia mini vista plum veined. They are in desperate need to get out of their cans and get some fertilizer. So I did fertilize them as part of my daily routine, as I did other beds back here. This is my misty spires salvia, little mini salvia that I've been wanting to try for so long, and you can see there's buds all over it, so I think it's about to go nuts. I think it only gets about a foot tall, which is kind of fun because it's still as good as Mystic Spires salvia or plain the blue salvia, but it's just shorter, so I think that'll be really cool. And then I have unplugged pink fuchsia, which is just one of the best plants. So easy to grow, and it's a perennial for me. And then finally, I have the salvia back there. And that salvia, it doesn't get too big. I got to go check the tag again, but I'm pretty sure it only gets about 2 feet big. It's not one of those really, really big white salvias, but that's the same type of salvia that you can make smudge sticks from. And so, I mean, if anyone needs smudge sticks, I'm going to start growing the salvia. Hey bud, what are you doing? You just want scratches, yes. Okay, so now on to my focus garden task for the day. I'm standing over here so you guys can get what I'm talking about. You probably saw it from the thumbnail, I am focusing on color correction today. And I'm really committed to making sure all the plants in my garden spark joy, and I'm not just leaving plants just because. And one of the things I've been noticing over the past couple weeks is when I stand up here, on the patio by my fountain, all my annuals this year are really cool colored annuals, and they look really pretty. They look so gorgeous. And then if you look right back there, I have those dahlias that are beautiful bronzy type dahlias. They look gorgeous. But I don't like the color of those with the rest of this back garden bed. And it's kind of been bugging me. And it's kind of funny because I have the Crown Princess Margareta roses that are apricot orangey, but they're kind of like a soft apricot orangey. I don't know how to explain it, but when I come back here and I look at these dahlias back here, they're very, it's a very harsh color, I would say, as compared to the rest of my garden bed. Now, of course, this garden bed is a very bright, harsh color, but it's lower and I don't see it from the back. So I'm just gonna focus on my immediate response to the colors, and I actually am going to take these bronze dahlias out. Actually, I'm not going to take them out today. I'm just going to cut them back so they're not blooming, and then that way I can pull the tubers later on in the fall and transplant them, hopefully. And I think they've been up long enough to soak in enough sun and all that kind of stuff. I just think I want to cut them back because they're bugging me. And like I said, I'm really committed this year, this challenge, to really focusing on only having plants that spark joy. And so this plant has been bugging me. There's two of them. There's two plants that have been bugging me. I don't like the colors with the rest of my garden. And so I'm just going to take them out today. And speaking of sparking joy, look at my Gertrude Jekyll roses. They are so beautiful. I desperately need to deadhead this rose bush. I'll probably do that tomorrow. But the color of these, I mean, it's just so incredibly beautiful. I just love this rose so much. It is the thorniest look at that. It is the thorniest rose, but it's totally worth it with the color of these roses. They're so beautiful. All right, let's get started. So that makes me feel immediately better. I feel so much better at getting those dahlias out of here. I didn't even get them out of here. I just cut them back, right? So they'll grow back if I change my mind, and I'll be able to transplant them if I decide to transplant them. But just cutting them back like that, I don't know. I just feel much better. I just think that was definitely the thing to do. Again, just like planting up that other garden bed. I wish I did that a little bit earlier because it was just kind of bugging me, right? So, I mean, lesson learned, if something's bugging you in your garden, take care of it. I don't know, when I was filming, I don't know if you guys saw, it got really, really dusty everywhere. They're working on the field across the street. They're plowing it or something, but it's basically turning up a whole bunch of dust. And it's like, that is the reason why I can't keep anything clean out here in the country, because of all the tractors and stuff working on the fields. That is why my greenhouse gets as dirty as it does. And I just constantly have to rinse it off and clean it and all that kind of stuff. It's frustrating, but it's worth it to live out in the country, so I really can't complain. But anyway, so this is done. You guys, this makes me feel so much better. I think what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna rinse off the greenhouse. Okay, well, it looks not perfect, but significantly better. Might be a waste of my time because I can hear the tractor coming back and it might just have another layer of dust on it, but whatever. I feel like I did something today. So, greenhouse cleaned, color corrected over here, that bed planted up. I did want to show you guys one of my favorite annuals this year, which is this perfectly pink Angelonia. I cannot believe how much I am enjoying this. So this is my office and I edit right there, sitting there. I look out here and I am just enjoying this plant so much. There's bees over it, there's butterflies, there's hummingbirds. I love the color. I am just really, really enjoying this plant. So I don't know why I haven't, I mean, I've planted Angelonia before, but never like close by where I look often. I've planted it like in the long border and stuff like that. And I am just really, really enjoying it. As is, or also my stratosphere pink Gara. Look, I mean, look at this plant. It is so, I just love this plant. So I just cut it back not that long ago, just a couple weeks ago, and it is in full bloom again. And this just, I mean, lesson learned, you need to cut back Gara. You need to cut it back and then it'll flush back and the bees are all over it and it's just such a beautiful plant. Oh, I'm so happy with it. All right, sun is up. It's starting to get warm. I think it's supposed to be 103 today, which I honestly cannot complain because we have had the nicest summer, the most mild summer. And I know a lot of you have had quite the heat waves already this summer, and we have just been getting really, really lucky. So no complaining, but it is going to get hot today, and I think it's going to be hot over the next couple days. So I will be up early getting things done. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you all have a chance to get in your garden today.